Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Mackenzie Drake, if you haven't forgotten. Hope you didn't forget about me out there, okay? Hope you didn't forget. Today, I feel like I haven't filmed a video in 2 months, which is true. I haven't filmed a video in 2 months. And today we're gonna unpack that. We're gonna get deep down and I'm gonna tell you what the fuck's been going on, what I've been doing, what I've been up to. Now he's licking his ding-a-ling. Anyways, if y'all don't know, I really do not like Coke, but cherry Coke. I just started, I'm kind of obsessed with cherry Coke now, which is weird because I don't like cherry. But anyways, I asked you guys a bunch of questions like 2 weeks ago and I was like, I'm filming a video tomorrow on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm Mackenzie Drake with 2 E's. And my TikTok, Mackenzie Drake with 2 E's. And my Snapchat, I changed my username. It's Mackenzie Drake with 2 E's. Make sure y'all go follow me on all that. I asked you guys questions and I was like, I'm filming a video tomorrow. Bitch, I did not film a video tomorrow. Here's me a week or two later finally filming the video. When I get home, it's fine. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving and I'm super excited to just eat food, be with my family. I'm gonna upload this on Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody. A little holiday surprise. This is just not okay. The way I've been slacking on every single platform, it was a well-needed break because my content has just not been it. And I think we've all seen that. We've seen a shift. I went to college and I lost interest. No, I feel like it's more me battling with myself because I was watching old videos of myself and I would just vlog making fucking cup mashed potatoes, like just telling y'all everything about my life, my experiences, just vlogging on my phone, like just being me. And that's what you guys want to see. Y'all want to, that's how my YouTube blew up. Like, and now that I have a following, which doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I just feel like there's more eyes on me and that there's more pressure to just make the content that fits everyone else, like with the same amount of following, you know? And I put a lot of pressure on the quality and just how I make my content. And if you don't know, my camera broke, my laptop broke. So I've really just been, I haven't got a new camera. I actually have another camera, but I just don't have the right lens for it. It's just so much when I could just sit and talk to you guys on my phone. Like, y'all really don't give a fuck about the quality. I've filmed 2 other videos like a month ago, but I don't even want to look at them. Like, it was like a makeup tutorial and something else. I don't know, but I was gonna post them, but I'm just not gonna post them. I'm just not going to. But can we get into the look? Recently, I'm just gonna be honest, I've been so happy just living my life. Nothing is affecting me. Honestly, school is not going very well. It's really not. I've just been absent a lot, and like with my program, after two absences, it's a letter grade, which is just makes no sense. I'm an art major. Like, why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? So yeah, I've kind of been struggling with that, but it's really not affecting me as much as I thought it would. I don't know, my motivation for school has gone down so much. Like, I low-key don't even want to be in school anymore, just being honest. But I don't want to drop out. Like, I'm a junior and I don't know. I really haven't figured that out. I don't know if it's my degree but I'm so far in at this point that I'm like, I don't know if I can switch it. It's just a lot going on, but I need to get into the questions. But before you do that, oh my God, Shein has a beauty brand, and this isn't sponsored. Okay, this isn't sponsored, but they sent me a bunch of makeup to do a full face of Shein like makeup, so that's gonna be coming soon. But like, bitch, they have like a Fenty Beauty like little dupe, and it's lip oil, and this shit is so good. It smells amazing. But anyways, y'all, like my nose piercing, this shit is so cute. I got it from Temu, I think that's how you say it. I'm gonna have a clothing haul with them soon. I'm not gonna lie, you know, y'all are like, what the fuck is going on? I did get into a relationship and we're like 3 months in, and I'm just so happy. I'm not going to be talking about that on my YouTube channel unless it gets to that point, but it's just been so good. And yeah, that's my little yeah. The past like 2 months, I've just been so deep in that like I don't even want to do anything else, and that might be, I don't think that's unhealthy, honestly. I feel like I've needed a break. I need a minute to be loved on, like, and it's just, I feel like I'm healing, and it's just I don't even know how to describe it, but I've recently been so happy. I mean, I'm glowing if you can't see. I don't know, I've been on the dance team for the past 2 years at my college, and this year I quit. I was on for August, and I did summer workouts, and I did the first football game, but after the first football game I quit. I've always been like, I'm not gonna be a quitter, and in that situation, like everything that was happening and everything that everyone was telling me, it just led to that. I just feel like at this point in my life, I just can't, you know, be in a program like cheer or dance anymore. Like, I love dance, but it's just so much. Look at Sammy. It's just so much. But for me, like, I don't get like a thrill out of it anymore. Like, it's just so much work for nothing. And like, I shouldn't be on the team anymore if that's how I feel. And I low-key been feeling like that this summer, but I've been too afraid to like say anything. And then my coach was like, you should be a captain, and I'm like, okay. And then yeah, and then I ended up quitting. Like, my coach was talking to me pretty periodically throughout like August, and she was like, I can see you're not in it. If you don't want to do it, like, just figure it out now so that we can withdraw you, because the dance team was also a class. It was a course, it's a credit. So I had to withdraw from the credit. And yeah, I also dropped one of my online classes. So I'm at 4 classes right now, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do bad in like 2 of them. I don't know, but yeah. And my coach is just like, you're not in it anymore, you're not dancing the same as you did in the past 2 years, which I see a little bit, but I also don't see. And she was like, you just didn't do good at the game. And I don't know, I took that wrong. I don't know, I don't think she was saying it in like a mean way, but low-key it just felt like something you shouldn't say to your team, to one of the people on your team. I ended up quitting, and it's honestly been really good for me. It feels like a weight was lifted off my shoulders. And I was talking to one of the girls on the team, and she quit like halfway through the semester last year, and she was like, you'll know, like, once you quit and if you feel like there's a weight off your shoulders, it was the right thing to do. And that's what it felt like. So it was just a lot. And yeah, and then literally like right when I quit the dance team, that's when I started talking to I don't know why I feel like I can't just sit here and talk to you guys about like relationship things. It's just so new. In the past 2 months has just been a lot of newness, and it's been good. I've just been a lazy ass motherfucker, and I haven't been wanting to record. Like, I've just been wanting to be in her presence, okay? So I honestly don't know what my sexuality is, but I just clicked with this girl, and it's just been amazing. So, you know, we need to get into the questions. I have a feeling it's gonna be a long freaking video. It's already 17 minutes in, and I haven't even started doing the questions. I asked on Instagram, and I also did anonymous on Snapchat. So make sure y'all go add me on Snapchat, because I'd be asking for questions on there. You know what? I also have more to talk about. I feel like the thing that my channel has lacked for the past 2 years has been consistency and transparency. I've just been having a hard time with that, and I've known ever since I started growing, like, how to keep it going. And that's all just being consistent and good quality and being transparent. And that can, I don't know. It was a lot easier to be transparent in high school and in middle school, when all I would talk about is dance and cheer, and I didn't talk to boys, I didn't talk to nobody. Like, I was just living my life. I literally lived life for YouTube, and you know, now I have responsibilities and priorities and different things, and sometimes I don't always fulfill the priorities, and then I feel bad about myself. And you know, this is all part of growing up and adulting. It's all about finding a balance. I don't want to be slacking. I don't want to be slacking on YouTube. I need to keep this freaking show running. I need to keep this show on the road because I really do love YouTube. I've created a community on TikTok and YouTube. Like, I love y'all all with my heart. Like, all the messages, it's just wild. And y'all don't deserve a 2-month hiatus. Y'all don't deserve a 2-month hiatus. That my videos bring them comfort and just, and that's everything. That's all I want. I just want everyone to feel comfortable and to feel like their thoughts are valid. And yeah, so I definitely want to see my channel transition, and I've always just been afraid to talk about what I want to talk about, and I don't even know what it is. I feel like it's more, I don't want to do certain things on YouTube. I'm like, oh, what if my parents find out? Oh, what if, you know, I was on the dance team, so I was like, oh, I need to look a certain way. I need to, you know, protect the image of the school and like all of this. And that was brought up when I was on the dance team multiple times. Like even the second meeting with my coach, she was like, you need to understand the difference between you and your brand. And honestly, that rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm gonna sit here and tell my truth because what the fuck? I low-key think of myself as a pushover. And I'm trying to get better at it. I'm just so unbothered when it comes to people disrespecting me, because why disrespect me? Just most of the things that people say to me, it goes through one ear and out the other, because I'm just so solid in myself that I feel like at a certain point, like, people disrespecting me, like, you can't just let that shit go over sometimes. And I'm kind of mad that I didn't hold my ground during that. And it was like a Zoom meeting, and she was like, you just need to, you know, separate the team and your brand. And that shit just kind of like, that shit kind of hurt, because like, I don't think I post, you know, provocative things. My YouTube is me, you know what I mean? My Instagram is me. Like, I've never tried to create this brand, you know what I mean? So whenever it was that shit just rubbed me the wrong way. And the whole time I was on the dance team, I didn't feel like I belonged, but I feel like that's always how I feel in situations in Colorado. I don't know, a lot of people here are weird and fake and just aren't okay. And I'm not trying to bash the dance team. Like, it was a good experience and I wouldn't take it back. Like, and I could go back next year, but I really don't think I'm going to. Just, yeah, we're just gonna end it. Let's start with the questions. Good habits to start for school and how to stay motivated throughout. Love you. That's a good question. I hope I knew the answer, because my motivation, like, I was so good freshman year, sophomore year, and then this semester I thought I was gonna do good, and then something about it, I don't know what it is. And it's all organization. Get a planner. It's all organization and just going to class. Like, literally just going to class is 75% of the battle, and just doing it, whatever it is, the assignments. Because if you just do it, that's literally all you have to do. So you feel me, Sammy? You feel me? Eva asked some questions. She said, when are you filming with the family again? I should for Thanksgiving. I don't know. I feel like I should do a sit-down video with my whole family and do like a truth or dare. No, not truth or dare. Like some kind of like game, you know what I mean? That the girlies be doing. I don't know. A lot of you guys asked questions about relationships. I was like, oh my God. When we gonna be friends? Because the energy is there and I've been waiting on a video. I miss you. I miss you guys even more. Like, if y'all watch me, even not even consistently, whatever, I want y'all all to comment down below. Comment down below so I can talk to you guys. I'm gonna respond to y'all. Low-key feel like I'm lactose as well. The way I've been farting recently is something crazy. Off topic, but anyways, How's your mental health? My mental health has been a lot better. I'd say it's on and off, but more I've been beating myself up hella for not, you know, making the content that I want to make and not filming the videos I want to film and doing my homework. But like, that's all in my head, but in my heart, I feel like I'm in just such a good position in my life. Like, I feel good, and I don't even care about the money. I don't even care about anything. I just feel good, and that's great. You know, we want that, you know. Have you ever had your first boyfriend? No. And I also never saw myself getting in a relationship with a girl. You could have asked me in August, like, I didn't even see myself in a relationship, period. And, you know, it's just something different about this little thing, okay? It's just different. It's the energy, like, we match each other's energies so well. Like, she treats me so good. It's something different. It's something beyond gender, and I don't know, I guess I'm bi, but I don't even care about sexuality, like, at all. Like, I'm not really here to be like all for it either. I'm really just living my life and loving who I want to love, and, you know, that's just me. Okay. When are you coming to Texas? Oh my God, I want to go to Texas so bad. My friend Natalia from the Miami trip, she's turning 21 and she's going to Houston for her 21st in January. I don't know. I also did talk to her about Miami. I feel like I need to talk to you guys about Miami, even though it was literally a year ago. I definitely do want to do a story time. I'm definitely gonna put it in the title to not catfish, you know, make y'all click it. But Miami, it was an interesting experience. I had a good time, but it was, you could tell in my vlog, just like, I didn't smile enough for being in Florida and on vacation with my girls and, you know, going to the ocean. Like, I didn't look happy like that whole time, except for, you know, when we went to the club, like, cause that's really what I wanted to do the whole time. And I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna sit here and tell y'all about it. And I was literally just on the phone with Natalia earlier talking about it, and she's apologized. And I always make expectations for people just because I don't know, which is not a good thing, because you'll just lead to disappointment. And if you have a feeling about something, or if you know, don't want something to happen a certain way, like, you need to speak on it. And I didn't speak on it. And I feel like that low-key shows her character, but we've talked about it, and I'm definitely going to talk to her about it more. And I feel like she's matured a lot more since it happening. And with Miami, like, I brought up the trip, and, you know, I made the group chat, I made a spreadsheet, like, Kenzie's nasty 19th, and I made, like, all these plans, and I reserved the strip pole dancing, and we were gonna go to Palace, the brunch drag show, but we didn't end up going. But I'm just gonna tell you all about it right now. And it was cool. And then Latalia called me and she said that she had her period and we needed to switch the dates. And I was like, you know, okay, it's fine. I wanted to be there for my birthday, but it's cool. You know, on my actual birthday, I can just stay here and go out to dinner with my family. It'll be fine. Anyways, like, a couple weeks after, I realized, like, her mom got involved, and her mom basically had her birthday trip. So her mom and all her mom's friends came and stayed in a hotel room right next to us. I don't know. I'm just gonna lay out all the facts right now, and I'm gonna let y'all deliberate in the comments. But yeah, I was like, oh, okay, you know, whatever, it's cool. And I don't make a big deal about my birthday, so if the people around me aren't making a big deal about my birthday, I'm not gonna speak on it. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's my birthday, wear a sash, wear a crown, like, let's go do this. No, it's my birthday week. Like, no, like, I'm just not like that at all. And I feel like that was kind of taken advantage of a little bit. And yeah, we get there, me and Miranda were more not on our phones trying to enjoy the moment, and they were just more trying to take pictures. And Latalia admitted that, like, whenever I talked to her on the phone, and she was like, yeah, we were just on the phones, not trying to get lit, not trying to have a good time. They were basically just trying to take pictures the whole time. And at that point, I just felt like I was there to be the Uber. You know what I mean? Like, multiple times Latalia would be like, you know, call up the Uber, call up the Uber. Like, and I did the Ubers the whole trip. And I don't know why I didn't speak up for myself. Like, I had money, I got paid, like, and I spent like a band in Miami, and me and Miranda could have went off in our own Uber, did our own thing, you know, like, but me and Miranda were so nice. We didn't want to split apart. We wanted to stay together, and especially in South Beach, you know what I mean? We didn't want to, whatever. And then the first night on the Strip, I remember my phone died. Like, it was at 1%. We were trying to find the Uber, couldn't find it, and then my phone died. I was livid. Like, I was so angry because no one was helping me. It's getting me angry right now. And I hate to say it, but Miranda was low-key, she wasn't helping me either. And that, like, it was an eye-opener for me, and it, like, set the tone for the rest of the trip. I was like, damn, like, for real? And we were sitting on the side of the Strip, like, 11 o'clock at night, like, could be taken, you know what I mean? I was like, we need to go home. We need to go do something. We can't just sit on the side of the road. And we were all like, Latalia, call your mom, call your mom. She didn't want to call her mom, but she ended up calling her mom and doing the thing. Well, at first I was like, download Lyft, but they were all like, I don't want to put my credit card information in. I don't want to do this, when, like, I've been doing it the whole time, you know? So it was just so, it was just, oh, like, the friends I've had, bro, it's astounding. And, you know, if you guys are watching this, I'm not meaning no ill will, but it's what happened, and you can't tell me that you didn't treat me in that way, because I felt like I was a coat rack at that point. And yeah, and multiple times, not everyone would cash at me the right amount. Like, I spent $200-300 on Ubers in one day. It was just like, it was a lot, and I didn't hold my ground. I just expect people to, you know, have the same morals as me sometimes, or, you know, it's something I'm working on. I'm just too sweet of a person, and it's gonna come up and beat me in the ass. And it has multiple times. But, yeah, and every day, you know, her mom, I'm not trying to call out names. I'm really just saying names because, you know, I made a vlog and y'all know who the girls are. So it's not like I'm trying to call girls out. Like, it's not like I've blocked all them and we're not cool anymore. It's nothing like that. Like, and I don't have anything against her mom. Like, it's cool. Like, it just, in the moment, it just felt, I don't know. I don't want to invalidate my feelings and say that it's cool, because it really, like, in the grand scheme of things, that shit isn't cool. I still have fun. I'd go to Miami again, but, like, those little things really just pissed me off, and I should have been sitting there yelling at these bitches, and I was just taking it, because that's how I've always been. I would just take the shit. I'd take disrespect, and we cannot have that anymore. I'm Mackenzie motherfucking Drake, okay? And yeah, so that's why I've been kind of iffy about going to her 21st. I don't know, and I'm not trying to call you out, Latalia. I'm not trying to call nobody out. I'm not trying to spread any hate, negativity, but I feel like there is just a lot of people in the comments like, I can tell you're not having a good time. Like, you should be having a good time at the beach. What is going on? It was just a lot of tension, and I haven't seen those two other girls in like 2 years, and we didn't have any conversations of value. They were just in their phones the whole time, and it really, it shook me. I was like, oh, like, what? You know, like, it just made no sense. And we, like, even ate and had that pasta y'all saw, and I was trying to ask them about school. They were just on their phones, like, just so in the fact that we're in Miami, but it was just not something a good friend would do. So she's apologized for it, and I feel like she's grown a lot since that trip. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, what have you learned about yourself since our last talking YouTube video? Ooh, that's a good one. I feel like I've done many videos where I do an update and I talk about my life and how I'm not consistent enough and how I just everything, and then I get into this rut of not being consistent enough. And then, you know, I've done this video like a couple of times, and at this point it's just getting overdone. It's getting overdone. Y'all are sick of it. So that's why I just want to sit here and be fully transparent and just talk to you guys about what the fuck is really going on. Okay. I've definitely learned that I need to work on my self-awareness and my, like, just who I have around me. I feel like I'm way too unbothered sometimes, that I let people in my life that are rude and that just disrespect me and that don't really give a shit about me, but you know, sometimes they do, and they guilt trip me into thinking like I feel like I'm very vulnerable, and I'm getting a lot better at you know, holding my ground. And I'm just such a person that wants peace. I don't want violence. I mean, I don't want violence, but I don't think anything in this world is worth, you know, raising my voice. Like, I don't like raising my voice. I rarely do. The only time I've raised my voice to people is my family. Like, literally just my sisters I've raised my voice to. And like maybe one or two friends like once. But I just don't raise my voice like that. I don't like arguing. I don't like issues. If there's an issue, I will gloss it over. I don't like confronting people. It's just, I feel like it's something I've learned growing up, and I just have to unlearn it. I'm transitioning into being, you know, a grown adult, a woman, and I feel like a lot of people on social media, 20, 19, 21, have their own apartment, have their shit together, making, you know, making money, have pets, can create gorgeous content in their apartment. And I don't know, it makes me feel bad about the content that I make sometimes, which is just, what the fuck? I've never sat here and compared myself to other people. And I feel like the past year or two, I've low-key started comparing myself to other people who have who make content, and feeling bad about how I make it and not, you know, making it in the way that I want to, like these other girls. But I am me, they are they, you know, and I shouldn't beat myself down for where I'm at in life, because everyone's at different stages and it's totally fine. And I feel like me not having my own space is kind of, you know, affecting me and my content. And, you know, when I was at home, like, I was home. This is my home, you know, but now it's kind of in and out. And being in college and not having space and having a small ass dorm, and I'm just nervous to move out. I'm nervous to have my own place, but it's something that I really want. Like next year for college, if I even make it, like, fuck, I feel like I'm doing so bad right now, but I definitely want to live off campus. I just don't think I was ready for it this year, and, you know, I'm happy I made that decision, because, yeah, I definitely wasn't ready for it. I think me having my own apartment, having a little house, would just be good for my overall mental health, just so I can have a stable ground, you feel me? Like, so I can make my room, like, choose a room that is big enough and has film space, or a living room with film space, or an extra room with film space. It's just, I want to have a specific area for YouTube, so that it's not just always in my face, if that makes any sense. Like the point of a work office, you feel me? Because especially with YouTube, and it's all about me, it can get really overwhelming, and like I need to figure out a way to differentiate myself and it sometimes, even though this is me, I'm talking about my life. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. But I'm really excited for the next year or two. I feel like I'm just gonna blossom and What have been some misconceptions about college? I'd say, that's a good question. The party scene is so overrated, and I deep dove into that shit, okay? Like my freshman year, I partied every weekend. I'm not even lying to you. I think you can definitely party every weekend and still get good grades. I partied every weekend my freshman year, and I was on the dean's list. Like my freshman year of college, I was just so motivated because I was out of the house. I was free, you know, and I never went to a party. I never drank alcohol. I never did anything. I was ready to just try all these new things, make new friends, and yeah, and school was easy. It was all the foundation classes, and it was just easy as fuck. So I had a great time. And then sophomore year hit, and I was like, and then junior year hit, and I was like, I feel like just because I was more, I wouldn't say sheltered, but just I was around, you know, just kids whose parents were very religious and didn't let them out the house. So I was never outside of the house. I didn't make other friends. I wasn't really searching to go, you know, go to parties, go do this, go do that, you know, sneak out. I really wasn't trying to do that because I was filming videos, I was editing. I wasn't interested. I mean, I was a little bit, but I don't know. I'm happy I low-key waited, you know, to do any of that stuff until college, but it kind of hit me like, whoa, like prioritizing and time management has a whole new definition now, like whole new definition. And I would talk about this stuff on my YouTube channel, but now I feel like I'm kind of living through the advice that I would give, and I'm actually, you know, I don't know. Favorite fast food place in your order? I'd say, I don't know. I'd say Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A are definitely my favorite. Taco Bell nacho fry box with a Baja Blast and a cheesy roll-up. But if they don't have nacho fries, which they never do, I get a cheese quesadilla meal with a Baja Blast. And Chick-fil-A, I get the 8 or 12 piece grilled nugget, depending on the funds, and a medium or large mac and cheese, depending on the funds, and a honey roasted barbecue. And I put the honey roasted barbecue in the grilled chicken, mix that bitch up, put the chicken in the mac and cheese. It's so good. Y'all, it's literally the best thing ever made, okay? Literally the best thing. Y'all need to go get that honey roasted barbecue sauce at Chick-fil-A. It is amazing. Was being confident a problem for you before? I feel like my confidence and my insecurities have never been an issue until I left the house. I never cared about what people thought or compared myself to other people until I got to college and I went to this smaller town where everyone looks the same, everyone acts the same, everyone tries to be the same. And I'm in a small town here at home, but the school was so much more different. Everyone was basically on their own shit, like, and it was high school, and college is low-key. The college I go to is basically a big ass high school. I just have a hard time finding like my clique. Like I don't have a good set of girls that like I really fuck with like that at college, and that messes with me. Like I want to have like, you know, 2 or 3 girlfriends that, you know, that we're cool, like we can just do our makeup together and, you know, just be like that. But everyone I've met is insecure as hell. Every girl I've met at college is just insecure as hell, and it's draining. It's so draining, and I'll make myself like smaller, you know, if that makes any sense. Or I'll wear, you know, different things, or I don't know. I still feel like regardless, I've stood out being at the college I'm at. I like standing out, but I also want to be inspired, and I've talked about this with my little yeah. We literally had a conversation about this. But like it feels good to stand out, but when it comes to even getting money or style or just, you know, being a good person, I love having people around me that inspire me. I've been feeling not inspired at this campus at all, and I feel like I've just been brushing it off, like, well, you're too late, like you're already 3 years in, like, you know, you can't quit now. especially like with my parents, and my brother dropped out of college. I have a brother. A lot of y'all are like, what? You have a freaking brother? Yes. I don't know if you can see him in one of the pictures. You can't see in the pictures, but I do have a brother. He is 26, 27. He's actually my half brother. My mom had him when she was 16 with another guy, and then literally like 2 years after met my dad, and my dad is my dad, and my dad is his dad. That's my full-blown brother. I didn't even realize that we were half until I was like 12. Like, that is my brother. So it's not even like that. He literally looks exactly like all of us. All the mom genes, like literally all of the genes he has is from my mom. Like, I don't even see any of, I don't even know what his dad looks like, his real dad or whatever. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I mean, you won't see it because I'm a very confident person, and even when I doubt myself, if I'm put in social situation, like, I'm gonna still hold my head up high and be that bitch just because that's who I am, you know. But I'll find myself doubting myself. I'm sorry, my grammar is kind of shit right now. I'll find myself doubting. I don't know what it is. I think definitely it's all about who you hang around. You are who you hang around. And I've just, yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm happy I'm finally aware of these things. I feel like while they were happening, I was aware of it. And I just, like, I want to be around girls that do their makeup and get all dolled up and like talking about different things and talking for hours. I'm a Gemini. I love talking. I love talking so much. I love talking about the world. I love talking about future, the past. I love talking about conspiracies. I love talking about, you know, the human race as a whole, science, everything. I love talking about everything, zodiac signs. I just love talking. And I'm just not very good at making friends. And I've realized that. I've known that like since 6th grade. Literally my 6th grade, it was 6th or 7th grade, I had a birthday party and none of the girls showed up. I invited 2 of these girls, lived in my circle, and they didn't show up. And I was so pissed. Like, what the fuck? I was like crying. I don't know why I brought that up, but I know that people who are insecure, people who are jealous, people who want what other people want, I wouldn't say attract, but they go for the people with good energy. They go for the people who are positive and drain the shit out of them. I'm being so real, like, and that shit, I just can't do that anymore. Like, I am 20 years old. I'm 20 years old and I just can't do that anymore. And I'm not talking about the girls from Miami. In general, I tend to just gloss over a lot of things, or just because I'm like, well, that's little, like, what can I, you know, like, what's that do? But what people say, what people do, it's a reflection of their character, and you don't want to be around people who don't have good character. And yeah, and it's embarrassing. I'm like, how am I over here friends with someone that, you know, treats people like this or isn't a good person? And that shit hurts me. I'm like, what am I doing? But I can't always just beat myself down like that. You know, this is an amazing video. It's gonna be an hour long, I already know. I'm an hour in. But I just love talking to you guys about everything. And this is a long needed video. I feel like I've talked about everything, but I haven't talked about everything like full through, okay? All these are like relationship status. Are you dating someone? Where you been, Miss Girl? I have been sitting in my dorm falling in love, and you know, I'm not against it. Like, I've just been having a good time, just enjoying myself and learning new things about myself and this other person, and it's just been like a breath of fresh air. Like, it's just been so good. And I've talked to you guys multiple times about being in a relationship, and that you just have to wait for the right person and it'll come out of nowhere. But it for real does come out of nowhere. Like, I kind of had like this intuition, gut kind of feeling with her since freshman year. I've all that, and I would just see her at parties, and I could just tell we had good chemistry. Like, I could just tell from the first time we met. Celeb crush, okay, it's Abel Tesfaye. We know this, it's The Weeknd. Who the fuck else would it be? If you were to start your YouTube career over, what would you do differently? P.S. Love you and stay consistent. I miss your videos. bitch, I love you even fucking more, and I'm definitely gonna try to be consistent. It's just I tend to get really overwhelmed about things, as when I'm not doing good in school, I'm like, oh, I don't even deserve to do good in YouTube. Like, it's something it's just, if I don't do this like this, and then if I don't do this like this, then I can't do this like this. Like, that's just how my brain is set up. I don't know what it is. Or even the way I clean is hella just regimented, like an OCD. Like, I don't know what it is, but anyways, like right now I'm not doing good at school, but I don't want to completely just, you know, fuck over with school. It's just, I'm at this point in my life where I'm just like, fuck, I don't know. I don't know. But if I started over my YouTube career, I don't think I would do anything differently. I love how I started my YouTube. Like, the way it's flourished, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love my YouTube channel. I love all the community I've made in this. Like, to hurry up and get through this because I feel like my parents are about to walk through the door any minute. Okay, but the lighting in my room is complete shit, and it is dark outside. It's been getting dark at 4:30. I know we're all going through the same thing with this winter transition, but every year, bro, I don't think I can do this for the rest of my life. Like, getting dark at 4 is really, I can't. Please upload more story times. You're genuinely my favorite YouTuber and only creator I consistently watch. Question for the video: how has your following affected your dating life? Does it impact it in any way? That's a good ass one. And I definitely want to upload more story times. The shit that I've been through, I feel like I have so many stories in my head. I just need to write them all down. I feel like my next video should be like a mukbang story time. That's probably what it's gonna be. Like, in my car, just, you know, face to face, heart to heart, kind of a thing. Following has like affected my dating life. I can't speak for the guys I've talked to. I don't know what's in their head, or betrayal you've gone through with a friend or someone in general. Also, I love you so much, and I've been watching your videos for years now. Thank you, girl. That's tea. In middle school, when them bitches didn't show up to my birthday party, I felt so betrayed. I don't know if I've ever had any like big betrayal moments, like, oh, she fucked my ex, or oh, she fucked my boyfriend. Like, I don't have anything that I want to speak on at the moment. You've watched my videos. Okay. Do you speak another language? No, I do not, but I really want to learn sign language. My dad knows sign language. And I just want to learn. I feel like my dad's gonna end up going deaf. He has really bad problems in one of his ears, and now he's starting to have problems in the other ear, and that shit kind of scares me. So I really wish my dad just like taught us all sign language growing up. That would be so cool. Like, he knows sign language because both of his parents were deaf. So, but yeah, I would love to learn sign language. That's probably not the language you're talking about, but I don't know any other languages. I took 4 years of German, but I don't remember shit. Okay, 4 years of German, I don't remember shit. Girl, is Bootsy still kicking? I haven't seen him in a minute. Yes, Bootsy is still kicking. Bootsy is upstairs in Ava's room. I've missed Bootsy so much. Like, she will just follow me around everywhere. Like, every time I go downstairs here, she will walk me down the stairs and wait at the stairs for me to come upstairs, or she'll walk like with me to where I'm going. It's just, the bond I have with Bootsy is something different, okay? And Bootsy's my main bitch, okay? Why did you stop dancing, and are you gonna go back? I kind of just explained all that, but yeah, I never want to stop dancing. I haven't, you know, done anything technical wise. Like, I'm in beginning hip hop with my coach still, so that's a fun time. But I just stopped because I felt like it wasn't benefiting me anymore, and I wish I had the balls to fucking say that sooner. And I didn't want to come to terms with the fact that I didn't want to come to terms with the fact that I wanted to quit, because I don't quit. I don't quit anything. I did studio dance from 3 to 18. I did cheer 4 years of high school. Like, I don't like quitting things just out of the blue, and I don't like doing that. And I did it. but it just was best for the team. It was best for me, and I'm happy I did it. You don't know me, but I would love to have a chance to take you out someday. We grew up in the same area and we're the same age. I've never been able to get noticed by you. That's a weird way of going about it. I don't know why something is giving you weird vibes there, but no. You truly like being at college and on your own. I do. I like being alone. College has honestly gave me a lot of things, and it's made me feel, I've grown so much since being in college, and I wouldn't take it back. Things are definitely rough, but I've grown a lot. Oh my God. This man named Will, I'm friends with in college, he said, "It's Will, Lil Spaz, the coolest motherfucker you ever met in your entire life." I don't know if I'd say you're the coolest motherfucker I've ever met, but you go ahead. How to deal with loneliness in college. Ooh, that shit hit me heavy. I had this whole situation that kind of happened last semester with this girl I was hanging out with every day, and kind of had all her roommates. It was just kind of this big thing, and she ended up leaving really quickly to go back home, and I was literally hanging out with her every day, and then all of a sudden she was just gone. And I was really cool. I'm still cool with my roommates from last year, but I just wasn't hanging out with them like that. So I just felt really alone and just really confused with life. And especially in college, that is not a good feeling, because everyone, like, I can't imagine how it is at a bigger university, because I'm at a smaller university, and everyone has friends. Everyone is always with somebody. And I feel like I've kind of felt a need to be codependent on someone, not like emotionally, but like just wanting to have someone there, which literally I would hang out with friends in high school like once or twice a month, and I'd be alone on the weekends, and I'd be fine. I'm a-okay. I have my YouTube, you know, but like in college, I'm like, oh my God, like, why don't I have a friend? Or like, we need to go chill, we need to go hang out, we need to go drink, like, we need to go do something, you know. It's just this constant need to have validation from other people. But honestly, it's just really finding in yourself what you're there for, and just finding a passion, finding a hobby, and just diving deep into that. And yeah. Oh, you think exes can be friends? No, I don't think that exes should be friends, especially if they're in a relationship. I honestly don't think, I don't know. I haven't had an ex, so I don't know. But a relationship, you grow such a bond. So I don't know. I feel like maybe they can be friends. I don't know. Really, everyone is just asking if I'm in a relationship. Like, why? How do y'all just know? Like, I feel like literally since like junior year of high school, everyone's like, dating life, relationship, da da da. Yeah, y'all are nosy as fuck and want to know everything about me, which I love. Like, I love me, but y'all are crazy. What made you want to start YouTube? I've been watching since your 9th grade. Get Ready With Me. I feel like I've answered that a lot, but I just saw girls doing it on YouTube, and I was like, you know what, bitch, I'm gonna try this. And then I learned how to edit, and it all just, it flourished. Okay, I was like, you know what, all I need to do is be consistent and just show everyone who I am, because I'm a cool ass person. And even in middle school, I wasn't, you know, I started in 6th grade. I wasn't, I just knew I was a little funny. So I was like, you know, let's just do it. And here we are. Who was your first kiss? I'm not gonna just sit here and say who my first kiss was, but let me tell y'all my first kiss story. It was like the second guy on Tinder in college, like a couple months in, that I talked to, and we met in the middle of campus by the fucking university center and sat on a bench under the full moon, sus, and we were just watching the stars. And then he started touching up on me. We were walking around just talking, and it was fine. I was like, okay. And then he just threw his tongue down my throat, and I was like, damn. I literally kept my eyes open the whole time. I can remember. And even when I kiss, I low-key forget to close my eyes. Does anyone forget? I don't know. I just like watching. But Yeah, it was an experience. And he had really big lips, like huge ass lips, like kissing my chin lips. So, but you know, yeah, my first kiss was literally when I was 18. I might have kissed someone like elementary school. I don't know. Like I can't even remember. I can't even remember. I feel like I would have remembered if I kissed someone. So I don't think I've kissed anyone like when I was younger. I'm currently a side hoe. He claims him and his girlfriend aren't happy, but he's still with her. What should I do? Girl, you better get out of that situation as soon as you can, because that's just not it. Like, I don't understand that at all. Like, especially if he's already in a relationship. Bitch, he has a girlfriend. And even though he's the one that's like mainly responsible for it, you know he has a girlfriend. And you know, like, y'all are over here talking about their relationship. You're over here, like, you need to either talk some sense into him so that he tells the truth and they can figure their shit out, or you need to literally go to her and talk to her, because that's, I don't even know. No, because if he gonna have you as a side hoe, what do you think would happen if you were in a relationship with him? He'd have another one. So, whatever. Story time on when you weren't let into that party. Let's talk about it. Let's fucking talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. So Halloween, and it's, where I go to college, it is so fucking annoying because there's multiple times where I haven't been let into a party and it makes no sense to me, whether it's my size, and I've talked to a lot of people and people are like, oh, everyone knows you, da 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 da. I mean, shit, I bet people know who I am because I'm an influencer. I'm a cool person. I've never done anything grimy, I don't think, to people. I don't know a lot of people, even though a lot of people know me. I really don't know. I don't even fuck with that many people. So it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make sense. Anyways, so there's this Halloween party. My friend was in there already and we showed up a little late. I picked up my friend and her boyfriend, and then I had, you know, my girl there, and we pull up. It was already kind of packed. It was like almost midnight, and it made sense low-key to not let me in. I was like, I understand if you don't know me personally like that and you just don't want to let somebody in, but just the way it all went down was not okay for me. So literally Halloween, not on Halloween, but it was like the Saturday night of Halloween, you know. And I walk up, it's the whole football team. I swear to God, the whole D-line. Like, I swear they're all just lined up against this fucking house. Like, they're about to freaking play ball. I don't know. But I was like, why are you guys all outside? Can you go inside and enjoy your party? What are you doing? Mind you, they lost their game. They lost their game that day. They lost so bad. The homecoming game, bitch. They lost their homecoming game so bad. So, the way you're not gonna let me in the party. And then, you know, I was wearing the cowboy stuff, the cowgirl. Like, are you kidding me? Hey, you want to say hello? My back hurts. Ava's been complaining about her back hurts and blaming me because it only started hurting since I got here. Like, as soon as you got here, I swear my back felt a short pain. But yeah, I was looking all cute in my Fashion Nova costume, knowing damn well everyone in there probably looked terrible. And I had my hair straight, the bandana, the hat, the boots. I was looking like a stallion. Okay, I'm sorry, I looked good. And I walk up there, I hate being the one to talk, especially when I don't know who they are, and I never know who they are. I never knew I never know anything, okay? I just show up and I go in, okay? I hate being the one to talk. My friend and her boyfriend kind of walked up really hesitantly, like not confidently at all, kind of stood on the edge of the backyard. So maybe that threw them off and they didn't know who they were. I just walked up, freaking, you know, I was just standing there looking like a fucking idiot. And I walk up and he's like, mind you, I matched with this man on Tinder before. I've matched with literally everyone outside. And multiple people outside of the house knew who the fuck I was. And I've even chatted with. And he was like, do you know who lives here? And I was like, no, but you're acting pretty dominant right now. Is this your house? And he was like, no. My friend ends up telling me that was his fucking house. And like, what? And it was kind of me just staring at him and like not really talking. I was like, what? And then his friend on the football team came up and he was like, hey, and then he was about to say something, and then he was like, what are you gonna say? And then he was like, never mind, all pussy. Like, mind you, I fucked that guy. Like, and he was about to say something like, these little pussies. Not saying that should allow me entry to the Halloween party, but hurt my mood for like a good 5 minutes, but I didn't care after that. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I see myself being in like Texas or North Carolina or Florida or California, and just having my own place, whether that's an apartment, a house, you know, a loved one with me, with my little pug and my kitten, and I'm happy and I'm stable. I might have another job on the side. Like, as much as I love YouTube, I also do want to get into other things, whether that's with brands or modeling or freelance video editing, being a video editor, you know, or even getting involved in news things. Like, I just want to, I like the process of video editing, or, you know, putting a lot of work into something. And I don't even know what I'm trying to say, but I feel like there's so many different routes I could go in. Like, there's so many different things I could do. Like, let me do them all. But yeah, that's where I see myself. Or being like, fuck it, like a bottle girl. I don't know. I just want to live my life. I really do like the club scene. I think it's really fun. I don't know. I really don't know where I'm gonna be right now. I don't know. Would you ever dye or put layers in your hair? By the way, I love you. Yes. Y'all see how long my hair has gone? I low-key want to cut it again and then get curtain bangs and get highlights, but I am a little pussy. And yeah. Or maybe I could keep it long and dye it. I don't know. Y'all, I've literally been talking for an hour and a half, so I think it's enough. Just gonna end it now. Sammy is quite over it as well. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to just keep making content and talking to you guys about everything. I feel so good about this video. I'm gonna edit it tonight, post it on Thanksgiving. So I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving, holiday season. Get ready for the hustle and bustle. Everything will be okay though. Just tune in, lock the fuck in, okay? We can do this. It's about to be finals. If you're in school, you got this. I don't know if I do, but I know you do. So yeah, I love you guys so much. And I will see you in my next YouTube video. Better be in the next fucking couple of days, okay? I love you. And yeah. Peace out, Girl Scout. Oh my God, I haven't seen that. I haven't said that in such a long time. Oh my God. Peace out, Girl Scout.